There are mornings when you wake up with heaviness you cannot explain, a pressure in the chest, a quiet dread, a sense that something unseen is waiting for you out there behind the door, beyond the hours of the day. You do not speak it loud, but you feel it. I hope today doesn't break me. Fear whispers before the sun rises. But hear me now. There exists a spiritual law, older than your fear, stronger than your doubt, and more faithful than your uncertainty. A law so powerful that the moment you truly grasp it, you lose fear. Fear loses its voice. That law is contained in the word of Psalm 91. Do not rush past this. Most men read scripture casually without realizing they are holding the blueprint to their own protection. They glance at the words but never unlock the authority hidden behind them. Psalm 91 is not just poetry, it is a covenant, it is a contract, it is a spiritual decree that arms a man with boldness no danger can challenge. Ask yourself something honest. How many days of your life have been guided by fear? Fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of sickness, fear of betrayal, fear of not having enough, fear of the future, fear of the unknown, fear of the very shadows your imagination creates. Fear has stolen more opportunities from men than any enemy they will ever meet. Eh, And yet, Psalm 91 offers a different life, a fearless life, a life where you walk as one protected, guided, covered by a power far beyond your own. A life where danger may approach, but it cannot overtake. A life where uncertainty still exists, but panic has no place. A life where you rise in the morning and say with certainty, I'm not alone today. Now, before I reveal how this psalm becomes a shield around you, you must understand this. You do not overcome fear by resisting it. You overcome fear by replacing it with greater truth. Fear thrives in the absence of faith. Fear grows in the absence of spiritual authority. Fear dominates the man who tries to face life on his own strength. Psalm 91 changes that. It gives you access to a higher strength, a greater certainty, a divine confidence that lifts you above the reach of the ordinary fear. It is not merely a passage, it is fortress, but you must walk into it. Think of the moments when fear has paralyzed you, when you stood at the edge of a decision but stepped back instead of forward, when you wanted to speak but remained silent, when you wanted to rise but felt unworthy, when you allowed fear to steal your voice, your power, your purpose. All those moments trace back to one truth. You believed you were unprotected. But imagine waking tomorrow with a different belief, one born from Psalm 91. Imagine rising with the conviction that you dwell in the sacred place of the Most High, and nothing formed against you can enter that refuge. Imagine walking through your day knowing you are carried, shielded, guarded. Imagine fear knocking and you are answering it with faith, so strong it cannot enter. This is not just imagination. This is law. Look at the promises woven through Psalm 91. Shelter, refuge, deliverance from traps, protection from sickness, strength in the darkness, angels assigned to guard you, assurance that no evil shall befall you. They are not metaphors. They are conditions of a divine agreement. The man who believes them does not walk as a trembling servant. He walks as a fearless heir. Let me offer you a challenge. Why do you think some men endure storms with calm while others collapse at the first sign of trouble? It is not personality. It is not upbringing. It is not luck. It is the presence or absence of a spiritual certainty. The man anchored in Psalm 91 does not panic when trouble rises. He does not retreat when shadows grow. He does not scramble when news is bad or when the world trembles. He may feel fear at the edge of his mind knocking, but he does not accept it. He stands under a different covering, the covering of divine protection. And understand this. Fear vanishes when your spirit becomes convinced that you are protected by a higher power. A man cannot fear what he cannot destroy him. Psalm 91 teaches you this truth until it becomes the very pattern of your mind. You must not read it as a casual observer. You must read it as a participant, a claimant, a man stepping into a promise made long before he was born. Hear me well. Psalm 91 contains the boldest declaration a man can make against fear. Not by pretending danger does not exist, but by affirming that you are not subject to it. It removes you from the realm of panic and places you in the realm of faith. It does not erase storms, but it makes them powerless to break you. Now imagine the life that unfolds when you begin every morning with that certainty. Imagine beginning your day with a decree, my refuge, my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Imagine the strength that enters your voice, the calm that enters your mind, the courage that settles in your spirit. Imagine speaking to your fears with the authority of heaven behind you. The world around you might remain chaotic, but you will not. Your circumstances may remain uncertain, but you will not. Your path might contain obstacles, but you will not bottle them. You will move through life with quiet, boldness, unshaken by the noise that terrifies lesser minds. And let me tell you, when you carry the presence of fearlessness, people notice. They feel something different around you. They sense strength, stability, assurance. They look for your guidance. They trust your leadership. They seek your counsel. Fearless men attract influence because the world is starving for certainty. This is why Psalm 91 must become part of your daily discipline.